Southern Virginia University, where we have women's soccer. This afternoon, we have the Southern Virginia University Knights facing off against the Greensboro Pride. Thank you for joining me this broadcast. I'm Jackson McDonald. Alongside me is CC Vance. We will be your commentators for tonight's match. The Knights are right now 6-5-1 and then 5-0 in conference, and their opponents, the Greensboro Pride, are 8-4 and 2 ties and 3-2 in conference. CC, if you want to go over the starting lineups for tonight's match.
Yeah, of course. This is going to be a good match tonight, and we'd love to tell you exactly why. But starting with the Pride from Greensboro, we have number 4, Ashley Linker, a freshman, and then a senior, Allison Mann, number 5, Addison Cole, number 7, Claire Friedlander, number 10, number 14, Kaylee Petrauskas, number 18, Shay Brennan, number 19, Cameron Marcondes, number 22, Rosie Tagg, number 23, Trinity Robinson, 25, Abby Sanzota, and number 33, Cheyenne Hansen. And tonight's going to be a great match, and as we see that, we'd love to also give you the starters for your SVU Knights. Starting in keeper, we have number 1, Chloe Miller, number 2, Courtney Montez, number 4, Haley Gadd, 7, Mattia Murray, 8, Estee Schneider, number 10, Zoe Warner, number 15, Ashley Hamblin, number 16, Dylan Peterson, number 20, Emily Rosenbaum, number 21, Tessa Miller, and number 33, Natalie Blazer.
Thank you, CC, for those starting lineups. And as we're stepping into this game, it's somewhat of a close matchup looking at the grand scheme of things, but if you dive deep into it, CC, what do you kind of expect after a little deep dive onto both these teams' schedules and their performances this season?
Yeah, we can already see, just even as we were speaking about their records so far, as the Pride are, like you said, they're 8-4 and 2, but 3-2 in conference, putting them in 4th in the USA South, whereas Southern Virginia, they are 6-5 and 1, and they're tied for 1st in conference with Brevard actually for 5-0. So I mean, we can see that both of these teams, they've been playing well, but we've also been able to see that in conference play, where sometimes it starts to really matter, Southern Virginia is coming out as really putting forth their best work.
Yeah, definitely. So you got Greensboro, who's got a couple wins under their belt. They know how it feels. They know what they need to do. They've got some losses still. And you also have your Knights, who have been doing very well this season, especially in conference. So it'll be a good matchup so far, and we're a couple minutes in. We haven't seen a ton of action yet, but I'm sure that will change, as right now the Knights are about to enter that attacking third.
We can already see, just even like you were saying, Jackson, in these first few minutes, SVU's already been putting a lot of pressure on this offensive end. The ball's been sitting over here, and they're really trying to just like put forth what they know that they can do best. Is they have some really strong players this year. Some of their forwards, especially Zoe Warner, one of their freshmen, is actually the defender of the week this week and has been multiple times, as well as Dylan Peterson, another freshman for SVU. They've been really power players this year thus far.
Yeah, they've been great point of attacks for the Knights, and especially the freshmen. That's something you really love to see. If you're a Knight, you see those freshmen make an impact very early on in their career. But now here's the Pride, putting some pressure on that Knight defense. Oh, Schneider with a stop. She moved it up. Zoe Warner now at the ball, looking for options. Those swings it out wide. Another player, CC, that's been playing really well for the Knights is Dylan Peterson. She's kind of leading the team right now. She's got 10 goals leading her team. Zoe Warner's right behind her with 8, so she's been a great point of attack as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dylan Peterson this year, she's actually, if you look at USA South just as individual rankings, she's currently 4th in their conference for goals and 7th with shots on goals, as she's really making her stuff known. She's really putting herself out there, and she's had multiple games where she's had goals. As a few nights ago, she even had 4 goals, and she's really just coming out here ready to play. But she's also been the player of the week multiple times, and she's also been really just a player that's making herself known.
looking for an attack. She's looking for Murray. Here's the Pride with a little counterattack here. Low on numbers, and they kind of hold it out. Look for a cross now. That'll be number 4, Haley Gadd, kind of clearing it. Kind of your center main defender, CC, for the Knights defense. That Haley Gadd, number 4. And she kind of just, as a captain as well, kind of just, you can see just even the way she plays, making her her statement, or kind of setting the standard, you could say.
Yeah, for sure. That's something that Haley is really good at. She knows where she needs to be, and she's a great leader on the field, telling her teammates where they need to be, but also leading by example with how they need to be playing. And she's done that all 4 years that she's been here at SVU, as she's a senior, but also she's been a wonderful player. Really some great defense coming in from the Knights. Yeah, we can see that the Pride are really putting some pressure on, but the Knights, they're being able to hold themselves.
Yeah, they haven't had any very stressful, intense situations at the moment. They've been keeping that ball out of that keeper box. Warner with some good hustle there and kind of chasing the ball around. It's one thing as a striker that's a little bit. Here's Peterson now coming down that right side. She's got one person to beat, and that's the keeper. The keeper will step up in front. That's number 33. That's Shannon Hansen. Got out in front of there, just beat the ball. But as I was saying, one thing as a striker at least is, other than making those runs, those points of attack, but when that defense makes those swing passes, kind of switching the field, it's a very kind of important just to put pressure on them at times. So that's one thing definitely as a striker that you don't see a whole lot, or you don't notice a whole lot, I should say, but it's very, very vital to just keeping the pressure on.
Exactly, kind of just leaving a presence. Because sometimes you never know, they might fumble the ball might just, you might hit it incorrectly and it might go the direction, those offensive players, it might go to the direction that you don't want it to, and then when that offensive player, the player that's really applying that pressure, when they come on, they're right there and they're ready.
Exactly. Here's Warner now, chasing that ball down, trying to beat it out of bounds. Doesn't quite get there. Good little opportunity. Good.
Even just like we were talking a minute ago, just that pressure. The Knights, they're just standing here. They know where they want to be, and they know that, okay, if we're here, then we're going to obviously be pushing it forward. We're going to be making the ball kind of stay on this side of the half, and this is where we want it to stay, because then we have these opportunities on goal.
Yeah, definitely. Keeping that ball, especially up in this kind of attacking half. They're doing their best to not allow that, keep the pressure up. But here's the Pride, though, with a great through ball. But that'll be a good stop, good defensive play. That was number 20, Emily Rosenbaum. And there she is again, getting physical, getting in front of that.
One of the fun parts about soccer is you can watch how creative the players can be, not only offensively but defensively, and how they can use their bodies and be physical in a sense that shows how competitive they are, but also how they're wise and they're kind of smart with how they use their bodies as they're playing.
Yeah, definitely, because it can be very dangerous the way you use your bodies, especially playing defense. It's very crucial in the choices that you make and when you make them. That's very interesting, and as you were saying, creative. I think it's a great term on how they go about that, and especially in the quickness of things. It's very intense decisions you have to make at times, quick decisions. There's Miller, Chloe Miller tracking that ball.
for those few minutes, and that was a good shot and a good opportunity. But yeah, Chloe was right there, ready to take that one.
Here's a good little run. It was a good attempt on that pass, but that was Tessa Miller. The ball finds its way. That was Hamblin. She was trying to make that attack, but the ref will say that was out of bounds before she was able to continue. That ball will also be called out of bounds. It's definitely a little tricky with these lines, especially in this part of the field. There's a white and a gray line right next to each other, so it makes it a little tricky. Just in with the players and the refs especially. You can see, there's sometimes that you're like, well, I don't know if that was out, but you can't even tell which line it is at times, so that makes it a little tricky. That definitely comes into play in effect.
Oh, yeah, that definitely makes it a little bit difficult to kind of discern, okay, should I let it go? Do I want to keep it rolling? Because, I mean, if the ball's on the line, you can keep going.
Yeah, and sometimes you got to take a look back up, and make that decision instantly. There's a little hard foul. Both players get up quickly. So now we'll have a free kick, though, for the Pride. It's a good opportunity for them to get a good shot off or a good pass, as they're about 30 yards, 40 yards out of the goal. There's a great ball. A great opportunity. It was Ashley Linker that you're looking for. She just doesn't quite get a foot on it to get that shot off, but that was a great ball.
Yeah, those 30, 40-yard shots, those are kind of tricky because, especially when it's a PK, you never know exactly how they're going to hit it, what the contact is going to be, and as for the keeper, especially Chloe Miller, if she was back there, she was able to keep her eye on it and see exactly where that was going. But sometimes it's kind of hard to watch because you have to watch not only the other players, but where the ball's going exactly.
There's Miller using her body, letting that ball come over. Great move, but she kind of regains that possession. Here's Peterson with the ball.
You can even just see the Knights in these few seconds right there. They're just really trying to manipulate the ball, trying to get these really clean, they're having some really clean passes, and they're executing perfectly.
Yeah, trying to slow it down a little bit, maintain that possession. Be careful with how they use the ball. It was a good opportunity there as they got inside the 18 box. That ball roll out of bounds. Good defense by the Pride.
That one will go right into the lap of Dylan Peterson. She was just ready for that one. She's like, okay, let's get it going.
Right into her. And as Miller kind of regains this ball back in the deep half so they can try and reset this possession, kind of build out of it. It's been a little bit messy, kind of on both sides, just the way the possession's gone. But here's a great ball by Haley Gadd right to Zoe Warner, and she has an opportunity. She'll take the shot. And a great save by Hansen.
She was able to recover really quickly. You could even just see that one, the ball was ready to just kind of, with the side spin that they put on that, to just go right in, but she was able to get back in the net, really just get the get the ball cleared.
Yeah, very Zoe Warner finds the ball, waits, lets it come with her, and she takes that one touch, one shot. Good initial little block, the contact from Hansen. That ball kept bouncing, as you were saying, to see, and it almost looked like it was going in, but she got there first.
Still a great look and a great opportunity, though, by Zoe Warner. She had that ball, and she just knew. She had that look at the net. She took it.
Natalie Blazier now with the ball. Looks for Warner again. A little bit too aggressive of a touch. That'll go out of bounds.
You can kind of see Greensboro not necessarily scrambling, but really just kind of looking, okay, how can we move the ball around? How can we get the ball moving forward? You know, we've been playing some good defense, but how do we get it going on the offensive end?
Yeah, definitely. And soccer's one of those sports we have to do so. Kind of try by experiment. You know, each team's a little bit different, and each game's kind of different just based on, like, who's in at the moment. Here's Peterson, beats her second defender and goes for that third.
Really great ball handling skills right there. Just being able to move her feet, kind of sneak her way through some of those Greensboro players.
Another throw in for the Knights. Still in the attack opportunity. Warner looking for something now. Another Knights throw in. That'll end up being a goal kick for the Pride.
Once again, some good defense coming in from Greensboro, doing a lot to kind of just prevent SVU from really doing what they're really skilled at. They have these powerful forwards that we've mentioned multiple times, and as they really just put forth some great effort in their defense, if they continue to do that, that's what's going to prevent SVU from scoring, obviously, which is how you win. And the thing that SVU will have to do is definitely have to adapt and really just see, okay, they've been playing some really good defense. What are some other ways that we can kind of manipulate the field and get it going in our favor?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see just as you were talking, I was looking at that attack, and Pride had already 5 defenders kind of like in the area, ready to kind of collapse on that ball, and that 6, that little holding mid, was actually fallen. You can see they're playing very defensively, which will pay off on that defensive side. But looking on their offensive side, you know, they got to be able to find that transition, because right now they're struggling to make an attack, and they've had their opportunities, right? But they are still struggling to make an attack as there's low on numbers attacking because they're dropping defensively. So it's definitely one of those things you got to transition and kind of find where do you want to keep your focus on, because it's hard to do both, especially with this Knights attack. It's been so dangerous.
No, exactly. But that's really when you're getting playing well, it's when you know when you need to switch back and forth and when you need to send people in certain directions, when you need when you need to say, okay, let's move back a little bit, let's have this person drop here. But I mean, that's the beauty of the game, is being able to learn on the go and, like you said, transition and move in both directions.
Now, Ailey Gadd will take a free kick from on that 30-yard line of the football, so it's 40 yards out from the goal.
This is a danger zone.
And that was a good opportunity, good ball, but just not quite there. It's very difficult to put that ball exactly where you need it, exactly where the player is.
That's a skill, though, that Haley Gadd has. She's a powerful player that, like we mentioned a while ago, she's a great defender and she's a great captain and leader on this team. But any time that she has the opportunity to take a free kick, or SVU has the opportunity, she steps up. She's one that gladly will take that opportunity, and she does it really well. She's scored multiple goals that way, and she's had multiple couple assists in that sense as well. But she's a confident player in that area.
Yeah, definitely. And as you're saying, looking at this roster too, she's a senior, and so that puts 4 years of at least college soccer under her belt of taking those free kicks. And I'm assuming that she played another 4 years in high school, and so already right there, a somewhat high level of soccer, competitive soccer. It's 4 years or 8 years, of taking those free kicks, and that really adds up quite a lot. And so then you can just see how she doesn't even hesitate. Like you were saying, she takes it because she knows it's her job and kind of her assignment, and she's very confident about doing so. And confidence definitely is one of those things that'll help you when taking critical free kicks like the ones that she does.
Yeah, confidence is something that you need in any sport, of course. But as a soccer player, if you have the ball, you want to be confident with what you're doing. You want to know, okay, I'm confident in myself in handling the ball, but also confident in where I need to send it and which teammate I want to send it to. And just having that trust, and that's something that Southern Virginia does really well, is they have this great chemistry and trust with each of their teammates, and all of these players are extremely confident in what they do. Natalie Blazer putting herself out there ready to get hit.
Still fighting for that ball. That will go out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick now. Blazer will be taking this free. There's corner kick. Good opportunity for the Knights. Good ball.
Some great spin on it too.
Looking like it might have been Haley Gadd. Was just looking for him. That header will just go up and over the goal. And now for the Pride, they'll make their first substitution of the day. It's number 27, Alex Dawson. She'll come in. Knights will get the throw in now. Getting their opportunity to start making an attack.
Even in these 22 minutes that have gone by, we've even just been able to see Southern Virginia really put forth some great shots, just like that one, but also some great defense from Greensboro. Once again, a great save from Cheyenne Hansen, but also a powerful, powerful attempt coming in from SVU.
Yeah, it was a great shot, great opportunity. Broke free, a little outside of the box, and she took it. Now we have a free kick for the Knights. Looks like number 2, Montez will take this corner kick. That'll be high over and cleared by the Pride defense. There's Tessa Miller using her body, getting in front of that one. And a great ball to Zoe Warner. Tries to get in front of that. But a great save by Hansen. Barely was able to beat there with her hands. Punched that one. I thought Warner was going to get there first.
You can kind of see Zoe Warner kind of just put her head back, a little maybe not disappointed in herself, but frustrated that she wasn't able to get that one quite when she was right there.
There was a great pass by Warner, and that was Natalie Blazer using her body, being physical. Had a great opportunity to shot. It was a little miss hit. You can tell she was not happy with that, but it was a good opportunity for the Knights as they built that momentum once again with multiple shots in a row now, and the ball kind of staying in this area.
No, for sure. And even, like you said, technical. And we've mentioned some of these players of being very creative with their bodies, and she's one of these players that's been able to do that tonight, but also throughout this season. She knows exactly where she needs to be and really how to use what she has.
And here's Hamblin down the left side, across, and Warner super duper close to get there to score that one, but that'll go out of bounds.
Some good defense coming in from number 5, Allison Mann of the Pride. Kind of just being right in that spot on the inside part of Zoe.
Another corner kick now for the Knights. Natalie Blazer will take this one. And a great ball and a great header. Oh, Zoe Warner again. Looked like it was going in from my view. But that'll be just left of the post.
Knowing Zoe Warner and knowing what she's capable of, I will not be surprised to see more of these opportunities come up and more of these attempts. Because she's a player that's always ready for that shot. And if she has a look, she's going to take it. And you can just kind of see, she's like, okay, let's get the next one.
Haley again now with a good move, keeping that possession.
You can just see with the Knights, they're able to kind of cool down, calm down, and just really get control of the ball, kind of just get it all moving in their way that they want it to go.
Yeah.
Kenna Curry definitely being able to control the ball, but really just looking to try and move it inwards.
And she makes a great entry pass to Zoe Warner, and Warner looks for the pass, just wasn't there. Good defense once again. Natalie Blazer now.
The Knights are so close. They kind of just, they're pushing the ball forward and they're really trying so hard to get these looks. And they're just always barely either a step off or like a foot off. They're so close.
Just that one little pass right before. Here's Rosenbaum. Ball still in the play. Still close. The Pride will shut that one down again. You can see, even now looking, just how heavy the attacking numbers are right now for the Knights, and likewise the defensive numbers for the Pride. With like, it's 8 defenders that they had kind of down there. Not defenders, but defensive players. You can see just the way their play style is maybe changing just for these Knights, just because they're so attack focused.
No, exactly. And even if we just look at like the numbers, Southern Virginia has had 6 shots and 2 shots on goal, but I mean they've had multiple attempts, and that just shows Greensboro is really applying a lot to their defense.
And here's Zoe Warner down the left side using that speed, getting there first. And she makes a great cross ball. Montez now at the ball. She's dangerous. Takes a nice left-footed shot on the right side of the post, but she can be very dangerous when she gets inside. She's got great technical footwork skill, and so it makes it very hard to defend.
No, exactly. She was able to kind of stop where she was going as she was in motion, stop herself, move the ball to the other side, get the defender kind of going to the opposite side, and then see just kind of that path right to the net.
see, but I feel like I've said the name Zoe Warner about 40 times already today. You can just see just how, not even focused, but just how much of a play she has in this field.
Know exactly the impact that she has on this team, and especially on this game tonight. She, like we've said multiple times, she's had many looks and many opportunities, and she's going to keep doing that.
And now about 13, 14 minutes left of this game. Still 0-0, but like we've been saying, multiple opportunities for the Knights. It'd be hard to imagine them not get a goal coming here. And here's a good opportunity for them. The corner kick by Blazer. And now's Montez. Montez again looking for it. Still in.
Ball is just up in the air between everybody.
Montez with the first initial header off that corner kick. It's a great save, though, once again. There's another good save. There's a shot by Peterson.
Also the crossbar coming in, kind of just preventing that one from going in.
Here's an opportunity now for the Pride to make their counterattack. And a great ball. And a very close shot.
Some great defense coming in from Chloe Miller, kind of just putting herself out there, risking that. Not even like putting her hands out, but playing with her feet.
Yep, just trying to get there first. And it was a little miss kick. It looked like it was going to be kind of just a 50-50 at the contact, but
definitely a risky moment.
Yeah, but the ball will go all the way through. Here's Warner now on this left side, looking for options, kind of pulling back, finding the numbers. And that was a great pass. Great idea.
For sure, really just looking to get it to Addie Newman, who's been up there, also making an impact.
We hit crossbar? We hit crossbar in the corner, and then they actually came out with a little pivot on the third.
How does volleyball do like that? I heard it runs
It's
pretty
well.
good.
It's way before the offense. Like,
There's Miller. You can see her speed, just how that ball looked dangerous, and she just got there so fast.
That's what I heard.
Exactly. She knew where she needed to be, kind of how to move, how to get on that right side of that offensive player for the Pride.
And then I heard they went in the third set, and I was like, oh, never mind, they won.
Yeah, they played great. They played very well. But they were at match point. They were 1 point away. Being allowed to get 3 points.
One of the hard things about soccer as a defender is, one, you want to keep the ball kind of outside of your area, but also knowing when, okay, now is the time to clear it, or now is the time where I can pass it back to my teammate, or I can pass it back to my keeper, knowing that she's going to be able to control it and be able to have a wider, better view of the field and what's going on. And sometimes it's just kind of hard to know when to do what. But SVU, they've been doing this really well thus far, and also throughout this season. Just being able to discern, okay, this is when we need to turn, this is when we need to clear it.
Yep. There's a good ball by Montez, finding Hamblin. Warner puts it all the way out wide for Montez. There'll be a race to the ball. And that was Rosie Tagg. She'll get there first. She clears it out. This will be a throw-in for the Knights. Here's a substitution for the Knights as Desenya steps in. And great footwork, great passing by both those two. Now looks like Montez will just be offsides, but it's great movements by both Ashley Hamblin and Courtney Montez.
That also showed, that play right there just showed kind of the IQ of both of those players, knowing and have how the patience that they were able to hold, knowing, okay, this is how we need to manipulate the ball. This is where we need to control it to, but knowing, okay, this is what pass we should make, and waiting for that pass to come, waiting for that opportunity, seeing the line, and then taking it.
Just because no one blocked them in the set in the sketches, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about seven?
Yeah.
That was pretty good, man.
Oh man, okay. And she'd like not even go close. She just go wide too.
Haley Gadd somehow finds Zoe Warner. Warner puts it up, looking for Newman. Back to Warner. She makes a cross. Really deflected, though. That was Allison Mann. She's had some good defense today. Being that center back, being very, very prominent. And a little slip. But Miller will be there and shut it down. That was a little slip. And that was Ashley Handblin. You can see herself a little disappointed, and that stuff tends to happen. You hope she's okay. She kind of just rolled over that ball on her foot.
Warner looking towards the ref, looking a little bit for a call. As you can tell, she's kind of being held back. But also you can see still some great defense coming in from the Pride.
So that'll be offsides. That's number 21, Abby Lush. She was offsides. She came back searching for that ball from offsides.
Knights again, once looking to really just push it forward to keep the ball on their offensive end.
Well, you can't pick the guy up and lift his feet over his head. If his feet are over the head, it's illegal. If the feet are over the horizontal, so if he's like this and you see his feet, that's illegal. If he's like this and he goes down.
Chloe Miller now with the ball, finding Curry. Haley Gadd looking for a ball right to Zoe Warner. Zoe Warner chasing it down, not quite able to get there. Great ball by Haley Gadd. Great idea. Just seeing that opportunity, seeing that space, and she just puts it there right away.
Exactly. Knowing and being able to see the whole field from back where she is gives you a lot of opportunities for assists, but also just sending those long balls that are going to go to where that spot is, to that, like you said, where that space and area is where they can attack. balls tonight where they've just been sending it forward, knowing knowing their players quite well and their teammates that they're going to get there, that they can get there, that as they go, they're fast players, they're skilled, they're going to be able to handle the ball, and this is going to give them an opportunity.
There's a Jocelyn little quick throw in for the Pride as they're just looking for that attack. Trying to catch the Knights off guard, kind of on their heels.
No, these next few minutes are exactly kind of when you want to put forth that extra pressure, want to get that attack in, as these next few minutes are the last few minutes of this half. And if you want to set the tone, one way to do that is, go out of this half with a goal, make something happen.
Here's a throw in now for the Knights. Hamblin will take it very close to the goal.
Oh, good passing.
A hard deflection off Peterson. Not sure what that
She didn't even
hit of her. Yeah, didn't even move though. Stone cold. Hamblin, good footwork. Beats one, beats two. Finding Zoe Warner. Back to Hamblin. Keeps possession of the ball. Opportunity there, just didn't quite take it. Newman looking for it, and it'll be deflected. Warner taking the shot and just over the post.
Oh, that one's barely over. From our angle, that looked like that was going in. That was going to be a great shot, just barely skimming over the hands of Cheyenne Hansen, but that one skimmed the top of the net instead.
Yeah, very close. Great possession for the Knights on that attack.
What's that?
This half went by really fast.
Second half, just 45 minutes straight.
Pride getting a look.
Out wide now, looking for that cross. And a good opportunity for the Pride. That was Ashley McLean. She had a great opportunity. Looks like she's missed.
Kind of a risky pass, but I mean, high risk, high reward coming in from the Pride. But Southern Virginia able to kind of just get that one out, as that one luckily just went through. That was a great cross pass, without any of the other Pride players being there. And great ball movement coming in from the Knights.
1 minute remaining.
Knights enter that attacking half now, or attacking third, excuse me, with that throw in. Enter the 1 minute mark of the remaining of this first half. Here's Peterson is looking for Curry. Curry finds the ball though herself.
Really fighting for that. You could kind of hear as the announcer gave that announcement for the 1 minute mark, SVU's intensity kind of just went up really quickly.
Yeah. The ref stops the clock on this one. Not foul. No card, but it'll be a free kick. It's always dangerous with Haley Gadd taking it. This will be a little outside of 40 yards.
But a great
goal.
angle though.
Very dangerous opportunity, very dangerous ball. It'll be good defense though from the Pride. Tessa Miller gets there and deflects that one. Zoe Warner now looking for the ball as the clock is coming down. And last couple seconds, so it's kind of close there, but
The Knights really looking for that one.
Yeah, Hansen will get there first, and that'll conclude our first half. We've we've had multiple shots, kind of both sides, but very relaxed. I shouldn't say relaxed, it's been intense, but very non-direct, and we will end this half still 0-0. You can see both sides kind of pushing, finding what's working, what's not, and so we'll see how they come back with their adjustments in the second half. And we'll join you guys back when that second half starts in a couple of minutes.
Alrighty, folks. Today for our halftime game, we're going to need 3 volunteers. And will all volunteers please meet Logan down on the field? Alright, who are going to be our coaches today? Well, we got some takers. Alrighty, there we have our volunteers.
And we are back. Welcome back for the second half. Southern Virginia University versus Greensboro Pride. Scores 0-0. And we are hoping that we'll see an exciting second half. And right off the bat, the Knights are starting to make an attack here.
Already, we can see that just in these immediate 30 seconds.
Not even 20. Here's Warner, deep inside.
Tia Murray was right there. She was so close for that one.
Yeah. Looking back on our first half, we saw a lot of action, but no goals. A lot of good shots, good opportunities from the Knights, but also likewise, the Pride still had their opportunities. They still had their chances. So we'll see how both those teams can kind of adjust, because there are definitely a few things defensively and offensively they could do to create more opportunities. So with that halftime break, we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, Southern Virginia University, they're a team that we've been able to see that throughout this season. They'll score maybe 1 or 2 goals in the first half, but it tends to be in the second half kind of when that spark goes off and the fire kind of starts to burn a lot. And we can, like we were saying, just in those first 20 seconds, immediately Southern Virginia was just out there ready to attack. And I would not be surprised if we keep going forward with that.
Yep, but here is a great opportunity for the Pride. Very dangerous free kick. I would say about 25 yards outside of the goal. Just a couple yards outside of the 18 box. Number 18, Shea Brennan for the Pride will be taking this one herself. Chloe Miller in goal. And that shot will be up high and wide. But a great opportunity.
Looked like the field goal was good.
We'll count that as 3 points. But early on, both sides, you can see the difference you see in the change of play of how each team is playing. Both kind of staying aggressive, staying defensive too, but you can see the Pride have had a free kick, obviously, right there. Good opportunity. The Knights were very close to scoring a goal.
But you can also see there's a little bit of more of an urgency to kind of get things going. Let's get the ball rolling. We're a good team. We know that. Both of these teams probably are saying that to themselves. We know what we can do. Let's see if we can really achieve something, because we know we can do it. Let's get something going.
Here's Rosenbaum now with the ball. Staying patient, finding that pass. We'll find Schneider. Tessa Miller now making her run.
Really advancing it, taking it off, really.
Yeah, she's really moving with it. It'll be stopped, but somehow, some way, who knows, she'll find the ball again. That clearance will go all the way. A little bit of a chase, but Miller will get there comfortably.
Yeah, it looked like Cameron Marcondes from the Pride was really just putting forth full sprint to get to that ball. Because you could see the Southern Virginia Knights, they trusted their keeper, they trusted Chloe Miller, that she was going to be there. But like we've mentioned multiple times, kind of just applying that pressure sometimes might, for either side, either team, might make someone slip up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. You got to take every single opportunity you can, especially because it's easy to make a mistake. In soccer, I mean, in all sports it is, right? But soccer can be very crucial at times to make a mistake. And even when it seems so simple, it's like, okay, anyone in the world can kind of make this move.
Yeah, these simple little errors that are unnecessary can be very crucial.
Yep. Here's Haley Gadd walking the ball up. Dylan Peterson now. Beating a couple defenders, and a great pass to Zoe Warner. Warner with a shot. And that'll be up and over, just over the crossbar, actually the goal post, that football field. That was a great play, though, by Dylan Peterson. Beat 1, 2, 3 defenders, and then a great pass to Warner.
Yeah, unfortunately selling it over, but even then, you can just see it, the immediate, switch. You might look down for 2 seconds and look back up, and the ball's already got two Knights players just right there ready to score.
Yep.
And you can tell even tonight that SBU, they've come ready to play, that they have, like I said, this urgency. But in this game so far, in these 49 minutes that have been played today, they've taken 11 shots in comparison to Greensboro's 3, which that's an 8-shot deficit between the two. But also 11 shots, they're getting opportunities and they're taking them, and they're going to continue to do that.
Natalie Blazer putting a good ball to Warner. Warner struggling to keep the ball. Kind of triple teamed a little bit.
Tia Murray putting some good pressure on next to Zoe.
And that trip, and that'll be inside the box, and that'll be a penalty. Allison Mann, not very happy about that, and the ref will actually give that a free kick just outside the box. I thought it was inside the box. It'll be a penalty kick, but that'll be a free kick right outside. And you can see Haley Gadd making her way over, taking that. This will be a very dangerous free kick. You can put a lot of pressure on the goal.
Go right. Stop. That's good.
Haley Gadd with the opportunity now, just a little to the left of that 18 box. Right on that line, though. Cheyenne Hansen in goal. Haley Gadd now. Up and over and just outside.
Barely. We've been able to see multiple shots on goal have just barely been too high. They've just been barely above the crossbar. And we can tell SVU, the Knights, they're very excited. They're very strong, powerful players. But sometimes you got to know, okay, when do we maybe not tone it down, but it's so hard to just be able to know how hard you want to hit it in those circumstances, because you're so close, but you want to get it over those people. You want to get it going at an angle that the keeper's not going to be able to stop.
Yeah. Here's another free kick. Was a foul committed on the Pride, Haley Gadd now. Well, not 35 yards than the football, so about 40 yards out. Puts a great ball in. But Hansen will get there first.
Tia Murray looked like she really wanted, she was going for that one, getting close to the keeper on that one.
Have you seen that strategy though?
You push the defenders forward.
No. So if you have a attacker lined up with the defensive end,
Knights playing some really good defense. Every time that there's been an opportunity or kind of a look so far, in this half at least, the Pride, they've been putting forth a lot of effort, but Southern Virginia has really been able to kind of put a halt to that.
Yeah, they definitely have. Here's Warner now, though, on the left side.
like if I was a coach, that would be my defensive strategy.
Blazer getting in front of that, blocking that, defending that. That was a good usage of the body, though. That was Allison Mann. And the ref will give her a yellow card, though.
Who do you give a card to now?
You can kind of see Natalie just walking away, just like, well, whoops. Because you don't mean to do that all the time. Sometimes you're in the moment, you're really trying to get physical, you're trying to go for the ball, that's always the thing. And sometimes, unfortunately, momentum and inertia are working against you. So you have some unfortunate collisions that sometimes don't end up in your favor.
And actually, that yellow card went to Allison Mann. So not Natalie Blazer. I'm assuming Allison Mann was very upset about the contact between Natalie. And rightfully so. It was some heavy contact, but that kind of tend to happens. And I'm guessing the ref didn't make that call. It's hard to tell from up here. But Allison Mann will get that yellow card.
Yeah, they put the name there, makes sense. But
And either way, it can apply for both sides. You don't necessarily want that to happen. Those collisions are going to happen anyways. And something that's also been kind of interesting in the last few minutes, there's been multiple fouls that have been going on. There's been a lot of it's been a very physical game, but lots of physicality has been happening in these last few minutes.
And multiple shots, multiple deflections. Warner with the last shot.
Southern Virginia really going with it.
And multiple opportunities and a great chance for the Knights, but it just won't quite get there. Ashley Hamlin taking that last shot as she rushes in, and it goes off the goal post of the football field goal.
Like 4 Knights were just right there, just really going at it, trying to just get the ball going towards the goal. But there was some good defense coming in from the Pride.
Here's Natalie Blazer. Beating 1, beating 2. Dylan Peterson now, this right side. She takes it. She's got a wide open goal. Not a wide open goal, excuse me. That'll be off the right side.
Good shot, though. She saw that, kind of on that right angle. A spot that she's actually really good at. She's a player that's skilled with both of her feet, but also when she has an angle, she's very talented.
Here's Chloe Miller now, find the ball. Finding Haley Gadd. Schneider now. Starting the attack, starting the momentum.
It was a strong pass forward from Tia Murray that fortunately got intercepted, and now Greensboro is really trying to just advance the ball.
Schneider is looking out wide. It's a good deflection. That's number 16, Mackenzie Taylor.
Trinity Robinson from the Pride really trying to just make something happen.
And still good defense, though, from the Knights. Knights and the Pride making some substitutions. Number 27, Addison Newman, will come in, and number 40, McKenna Curry, will come in. And for the Pride, looks like it was number 20, Leah Shortell, and she'll come in. Knights will get this goal kick now. Play it short and quick. Gadd bringing the ball up, sends a long ball looking for Warner. Warner, great touch, keeping possession of it. Just a little accidental pass. But she kind of recovers and stops the momentum.
That's something that SVU is actually really skilled at, is sometimes they have, obviously turnovers will happen, but they'll have these turnover moments where you can see the hustle of SVU getting back and maybe not necessarily getting a steal immediately, but maybe they're causing it to slow down. They're able to get a stop, like you were saying. Even if it means getting it out of bounds, they're able to stop that momentum, like you were saying. And that's what you want to do. As soon as a team gets going, you don't want them to continue, because that means that they're going to continue in your direction of your goal, and that's not what you want.
And there's a good free kick opportunity. That was Shea Brennan was taking that one, but it'll just go a little too far. So Knights will get this goal kick as they play again quick. Here's Blazer now chasing it. She's on that left side looking for options. Good footwork, a little step over, beat a defender. Official recover. That was number 22, Rosie Tag. Got beat, but then recovered.
The wrong call, sir.
It'll be a goal kick now. So good defense by Tag. Staying on Blazer, staying close to her.
Yeah, both of those players really fighting for possession of that ball, putting their bodies out there, but really just trying to figure out how to get on the other side of the other player.
Here's Montez now, looking for her options, and she'll send it up. We're looking for Peterson, just not quite there. Pride looking to make their attack. They will not be able to get it.
SU quickly is able to pick the ball up, get moving, advance it, move it forward as fast as they can.
Here's Warner now, fighting for it. She'll win that throw-in. And there'll be a couple substitutions. Sydney Bastion will come in. And then Ashley Linker will come in for the Pride. As well as
Zoe Warner easily able to get around that defender, kind of just able to switch sides and just quickly maneuver herself.
here's Ashley Hamblin now. Finding it, finding Warner. Warner takes that shot and a good deflection. That was Tag.
The body of the line.
Rosenbaum was chasing that one, finding Miller.
You can see the determination that she had in that run. In every step, you could just tell she was really trying to get there, because it's those critical moments where that one maybe misstep or that one step behind can put the offensive player ahead of you, and that gives them an opportunity to be one-on-one with the keeper.
The Pride now making a good attack. Good couple of passes, looking for something. And there's a cross and a deflection. That was off Curry, and then Chloe Miller will step in and get there. Good defensive stand by the Knights. Now here's a little switch. Counterattack. Peterson with plenty of space.
She's taking her sweet time, just knowing exactly where she wants to go.
Nice pass to Warner, back to Peterson. Peterson with a shot just left of the goal. It'll go very wide left, but just a couple inches from that goal post. Great passing play between Warner and Peterson, giving the Knights a good opportunity off that counterattack.
Yeah, that was some great ball movement. Really just being able to execute the passes and see, okay, where's the angle? How far ahead should I pass it? But that was executed really well.
Here's Zoe Warner now, trying to keep possession. Not able to as Ashley Linker gets in there. Here's Addison Newman. Fighting Schneider. McKenna Curry now. Curry putting it out wide for Newman. Dangerous the ball. Ball very close to the flag. But still in bounds.
It will stay for the Knights, too. Both of those players really battling it out, trying to Addie Newman trying to keep that one in, and then the defender just trying to keep Addie out. Keep her away from the ball, kind of just force her to the opposite direction. But that was a great save for the Knights. So thankfully they keep the possession.
There's a dangerous opportunity there for the Knights. The Pride is able to play some good defense and get that one out. Here's an opportunity now for the Pride. Looking for the through ball. And some great defense. Very physical. Haley Gadd. Kind of asserting herself in that one. Not letting anything happen. Again, in front of that was number 11. That was Ashley McIlwain.
Something that Haley Gadd is really good at that she was able to do just then is get in front of the of that offensive player. Because sometimes you might not be able to do or be on the right side, but somehow if you put your body kind of just inserting yourself between them and the goal or between the keeper, there's nothing stopping that offensive player. They have to run into you, and you're right there. So that means that you're preventing them from really having that opportunity to score or having a look at the goal. And Haley Gadd was really good at doing that, especially in that last play.
Zoe Warner now looking for it.
Pride looking to send that one up.
That's why when I get in those situations, I just run straight at him.
Here's Newman now. Just looking for that overlap. Was well defended though. She keeps possession.
No, I'm not smart enough to give him a step. I just run straight through.
McKenna Curry getting herself in there, winning it.
Two of those Knights players really just preventing the Pride from taking the ball.
Here's Schneider now. Peterson on that right side. An open shot, and it'll be just right of the goal. Great opportunity for Dylan Peterson. It'll be just right and hit that side of the net.
That was a great shot. You could kind of just see among some of the crowd and hear some people just like shoot it, just go for it. SVU has had many of these opportunities where they've had these great looks, and it's really just that one step or that 1 foot, maybe too soon or too late. They're just so close. The Knights really trying to just keep possession of the ball and really just keep possession of the game. And that's what you want to be able to do. You just want to keep it on your side.
Schneider finding it. Trying to keep it. Newman now. Here's Curry. Zoe Warner now, not left side. Chasing the ball, trying to get it, keeps it in. Crossing it in, it'll be good defense, but here's Ashley Hamblin. Hamblin to Bastion. And it'll be good defense. Great defense from the Pride. Good opportunity for the Knights, both sides. Number 20, Aubrey Edwards, though, for the Pride. Kind of gets in there and stops that play.
We talk so much about Southern Virginia University's offense, and they've been playing really well. But the defense coming in from the Pride and the things that they've been able to do to prevent Southern Virginia from scoring have really been working, and it's been working to their benefit. SVU is a really strong offensive team. And we've been able to see that tonight. And it's just interesting to see how much defense and how much pressure the Pride have been putting on them.
Here's Esty Schneider now. Dangerous spot. Finds Newman. Newman sends that cross in. Good deflection by the Pride, shutting that one down. Schneider again, though, finds the ball.
She is fighting for us right now. It's awesome to see.
Putting everything she has. There's still 20 minutes left of this half, but she's consistently fighting through it. Here's Bastion now. Looking for Rosenbaum. Couple substitutions. Natalie Blazer will come in for Dylan Peterson. And Montez will come in for McKenna Curry for the Knights. Warner putting it high and into the box. Here's Natalie Blazer now. Takes that shot, good deflection, good defense. Zoe Warner putting that entry ball in.
Looking to pass it up to Montez, who was actually in a really good position. Unfortunately, it was hit some of the Pride players.
Once again, great defense from the Pride. Here's Warner. Schneider now looking at her options.
She's been doing a really good job tonight. One, fighting for the ball, but also making some really good decisions with passing. As she's been able to give some of these other, she's had some opportunities, but she's been able to give some of her teammates some really good opportunities on the net.
There's a great shot, hard shot from Montez. Be good deflection again. Mattia Murray will come in. Schneider now finding Hamblin. Hamblin playing really well possessive, taking her shot. Be a good save. Pretty simple save though for Hansen. Hamblin kind of found her space and just decided to take it. It was a good shot though.
Yeah, anytime you have the space or even have a look, you should always take it, because honestly you never know when that opportunity is going to come back. And something that is always taught in soccer is, it's like, if you can see it, you should do it.
Yep, and that's exactly what she did, taking that shot.
It is also really encouraging to see, and really cool actually to see how the Pride are still fighting too. Like, both of these teams have not given up. They are still putting forth so much effort to keep it going in their favor. And we can see it's been going back and forth a lot, but that's the best part. It keeps going back and forth.
Knights winning the throw and making another substitution. Looks like Dylan Peterson will come back in. There's a good possession by the Knights. Natalie Blazer.
Good pass up.
Haley Gadd, perfect header. Perfect placement on that pass.
Zoe Warner with the long pass.
Looking for Peterson. Esty Schneider now. Finding Dylan Peterson. Dylan Peterson beats her defender.
Sneaking her way through.
Montez with a shot. And a goal for Montez. Courtney Montez putting it in the back of the net.
That was a great shot. That one is able to sneak through right underneath the keeper.
Great pass by Dylan Peterson. Seeing her space, but then finding that better option. Seeing that Montez has that option. And so she takes that shot, and it just gets under the hands of that goalkeeper. And I'll tell you, it's a hard shot. It's kind of underrated almost as a goalkeeper. That's really hard to get low and far quickly. So it's very difficult to get there. And so Courtney Montez just putting that ball in a perfect spot, making it 1-0 for the Knights.
No, exactly. It also shows the unselfishness and the care that these players have for each other, knowing that, there's one more pass. That I have a good opportunity here, but I know that she has a better one.
Exactly. Putting the team in front of themselves.
Once again, another opportunity. The Knights just making themselves, moving it forward.
Peterson with a shot, and it'll be just left. Great opportunity for her. It looks like the ball kind of got away from her as she went to kick that and shoot it. So it'll be just left. A great opportunity, though.
Yeah, the Knights, it's always so fun to see. When they score a goal, it kind of lights this little bit of a fire within them that they just go, go, go.
Yeah, and you can see that within the team, but also just even the fans, the environment, you can see they're much more lively, and it kind of wakens everyone up. And that's another addition of why the Knights have been so good in the second half, is they kind of just catch their momentum, catch that spark, and they just get going. Here's Haley Gadd taking all the way up now. Finding Montez. Montez staying calm. Peterson now sends a cross in. Finds Montez off the deflection. Finding Gadd. Knights still with the ball. Here's Peterson again.
Really just looking for the best opportunity, because they've had you can tell, they can see that they have shots, but they're trying to find the best one and the wisest one to take.
Staying very patient. And you can see as Montez kind of drops this one, they reset a little bit. Well done by the Knights, keeping that possession. Great defense, though, from the Pride. Not really allowing any great options. It'll be a corner kick now for the Knights. Natalie Blazer will step up and come to take that one. Here's a substitution for the Knights and the Pride. Yesenia Grabarczyk will come in for the Knights. Here's a corner kick high and in. Great opportunity. Haley Gadd finding the head on it. It'll be just right of that goal. Great opportunity, though, for the Knights. That was a good. Good.
There's also some great contact that you can just see off of these corner kicks. Anytime Southern Virginia has an opportunity, they usually get a really good look at it from off of that.
Yeah, good ball placement, though, by Natalie Blazer. Here's the Pride searching for some momentum, searching for the ball.
So how long you been in practice? How are you gonna do, Austin?
Dylan Peterson able to keep possession of it. Taking it all the way down, using her speed. Keeping the ball still. Finding it again after a bounce pass. Finding the cross, but it will not be there. That was number 5. That's Allison Mann. Once again, clearing that one.
It was a great look inside, though, looking to just really move it more towards the goal, because you can only have such a look when you're really kind of parallel in the corner from the net.
Here's Tessa Miller now. Chasing that ball down, resetting that possession.
This year we were 14-18 at halftime. After halftime, we were playing at reset. After halftime, we put in half 30 points. We started.
Some good defense coming in from both sides. Really just attacking for the ball, trying to just take possession of it.
I watched all of their players, and at second half I was like, I reckon.
There's a Pride looking for that long ball.
From last year,
That will not be there. Chloe Miller getting up again in that.
It was a good first half. It would have went better if our kicker didn't get hit with his teammates.
Good long pass coming in from the defense of the Pride. Really just looking to get something going, just get some action, as they have had some good opportunities and they've been moving the ball forward a lot. But the defense, Southern Virginia's defense, has been doing really well, just trying to prevent anything from happening. But it's also just interesting to see that the Pride, they're still doing it. They're trying to really just execute the things that they've been doing and just try doing them again and again.
Yeah. And you can see, even just these last couple minutes, the Pride have actually maintained pretty good possession. Abby Simister will come in for the Knights, as well as McKenna Curry. Zoe Warner putting that in front, trying to chase it down, using her speed. Just closing in, so the Pride had to clear that. That was Allison Mann once again.
If someone were to come into this game and kind of just look at the score, they wouldn't think too much about what's been happening. But both of these teams have been playing really well. They've been having some really good offensive moments, but there's also been some really good defense. And that's something that I would highlight tonight, is that both of these teams, their defense has been really strong.
Yeah, definitely.
Some good collisions and some physical actions that are definitely been happening. You can just see both of these teams, like we said, they've been playing some really good defense, but there's been a lot of competitiveness in this game, a lot of physicality.
Here's Zoe Warner now. Looking for options. He'll pull it back, kind of keep possession. McKenna Curry now. Looking for Newman.
It's a good look inside. Unfortunately, the connection wasn't quite there. Some good defense coming in from the Pride.
Here's Courtney Montez now. Puts a through ball. Beautiful ball to Zoe Warner. Zoe Warner gets a touch and a shot. Good defense. Ball's still in play, though. That's Schneider now. Schneider still fighting for it. And that ball we deflected and go out of bounds. Beautiful ball, though, a moment ago by Courtney Montez. Putting it right where Zoe Warner wanted it. She got a shot, but it was just good defense and deflected.
Good clearance coming in from the Pride. McKenna Curry really just trying to take possession of the ball, trying to move it around, trying to just see where she should put the ball. And she's been doing some really good job, doing some really good things tonight, being able to move the ball where the Knights need it to be.
Here's a good opportunity for the Pride. And a great opportunity.
Really good angle also.
Ashley Hamblin will get ahead on that. Some great defense from her. It's a great opportunity for the Pride. It's number 11. Ashley McElwain. She put that cross in. It was a dangerous ball. Some heavy contact by Warner. And she will get a yellow card for that one.
A little bit of that collision stuff that we were talking about before. Sometimes it's just inevitable that those collisions are going to happen. You're moving in one direction, they're moving the opposite. It could go either way.
Yeah. Will give a yellow card to the coach from Greensboro Pride. Was not happy about that contact, I'm assuming.
You need to see the players are just like, can we play?
Yeah, trying to get on with it. There's 4 minutes left of this game.
Play just stands at a standstill as they wait for the ref to conclude his conversation.
The ref comes back in as he's about to blow his whistle, so we'll continue play with 4 minutes left. Knights are still up 1-0, but the Pride with a good opportunity on half field with a free kick, though. Could be very dangerous.
Good shot.
Ball finds Warner, and Warner will put that out wide for Grabacek. Grabacek will keep the ball looking for Zoe Warner again.
Once again, she's just ready to move it where it needs to be moved.
Here's Montez now with the ball. Good footwork by Montez. Keeping the ball herself. Looking for that cross and just won't quite get there as it goes out of bounds.
And as we look at the numbers and kind of just think about what's happened so far on this game, if you look at shots in general for this entire game, Southern Virginia has had 24 and Greensboro has only had 3. If you think about it, there's a little bit of a distance between the two. But I mean, it also can show that what it doesn't show actually is the good defense that Greensboro has been playing, but it also shows some of the great defense that Southern Virginia has been playing, that they have been able to prevent Greensboro from having any more shots on goal and really just any more attempts. And that just shows what they've really been able to do tonight.
It's Grabacek looking for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum now with the throw in. McKenna Curry will find it. She hustles to try and find that ball again.
Pride looking to really advance the ball, make something happen.
Chloe Miller would get there first, though. Haley Gadd sending it way up to Warner. Warner with a fantastic touch off the shoulder.
Looking to do some fancy ball movement.
Grabacek very possessive with the balls. We're under a minute now. Just in double digits. Here's Montez sending a cross in. Very dangerous. Looking for Newman. Newman still with the ball, still in play, still in bounds.
You never know what can happen in 30 seconds.
Newman with a great move, shuffle, and a shot. But it'll be deflected and go out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick. About 20 seconds. Knights can either hustle this one, take it quick before the clock, or they can kind of walk it out. They're kind of walking it out. There's still time to take it. And it'll be put in. And the clock will hit zeros. And so that'll end today's game with a good win for the Knights, 1-0. Good competition, Greensboro. Making their presence very prominent, not letting down. Good defense by the Pride, but the Knights will finish this one with a 1-0 goal. Courtney Montez in that second half with a nice goal in that bottom left corner. But thank you guys for joining us today here on Knight Broadcasting. Please like, comment, subscribe, and join us here in Knight Stadium on Saturday for football. Our homecoming day is against Methodist at 1 p.m. I'm Jackson McDonald with CC Bands, and with the entire broadcasting team, we all wish you a great rest of your evening. And as always, go Knights.